Hey everybody, this is my kind of my next thought, so to speak. Had to gather my emotions a little bit there from the last one, but so today we're going to talk about the DNC, the Democratic National Convention. I know we talked about the RNC a while back, about a month ago. Hang on one second, I had to readjust. So we talked about them a month ago, and it was one of those things that was kind of an interesting convention. The RNC, they did their usual, talking about the doom and gloom, like I had probably mentioned the last time. DNC was a lot different, much more uplifting, much more upbeat, a lot more modern, if you would say. But, again, that kind of goes along with the theme that, the Republicans are, definitely a lot more traditional values, and we must do things a certain way. And the DNC was a lot more, liberal, a lot more upbeat, a lot more youth orientated. So tonight's going to be the last night of the DNC. Kamala's got to speak. Be interesting to see what she does there. Personally, I don't expect her to go anything beyond her stump speech that she's been doing on the campaign. I know people want to say, "Oh, well, we want to hear her policy." Well, her policy is the same as it's been for the last 4 years. There's no change in that. That's kind of the problem on the DNC side, and that was one of the reasons why I really didn't think that Kamala was going to be a presidential candidate. I was surprised on that. I really was. But it's a strategy that really is working on the Democrat side, because the main thing is it's kept Donald Trump on his toes, or technically on his heels, so to speak. He hasn't been able to figure out how to go at her. His traditional, attacks and things like that are not working. People are laughing at him now rather than being angry at him. And when they laugh at him, that makes him more angry, and it makes him say things that he normally wouldn't have said, and which he has, in every aspect of the way. Who knew that using the word weird would be what would actually affect him the most? So I don't expect a lot of substance, so to speak. Yeah, she'll say, "Hey, I'm going to lower home prices. I'm going to, help you out with healthcare, things like that." But I don't expect an actual plan. She's not going to come out and say, "Hey, I'm going to lower home prices by, bringing down interest rates and putting restrictions on counties and cities and states for restricting, the availability of land." I just don't see that happening, But, what I do expect to see is an upbeat message. Her speaking clearly and plainly, not having her word salads. Her real challenge is going to be the debates that are coming up. That's where you'll see truly where there's a change in her or not. Because in the debates, she's not going to have that chance to read from the teleprompter. She's not going to have that chance to deflect away from a tough question without any rebuttal. So I expect to see quite a difference in there. As far as Trump goes on his end, he would do well not to personally attack her. He would do well not to basically get angry. But, so far, those are the things that his campaign has told him not to do. And he's totally ignored it. He's even gone so far as to say that his campaign has told him not to do that. And totally ignored it. So, he's frustrating a lot of his inner circle. And when he does that, The only thing that's going to be left is the MAGA extreme base, and it's not enough to carry them. That's only 30 or 40%. He might get some, loyalty votes. A good example is the governor of Georgia, that even though he's been personally attacked and insulted by Trump, he's still going to vote for Trump. And that I just don't get personally. I'd have to say if somebody came after me or my wife and insulted me or my wife, I'm not giving them anything. They don't deserve anything. If they don't recognize that the people around him are the people that he needs, then he doesn't deserve to have that. And as much as people say, well, that's the charm of him, it's not a charm. It's a character flaw. And someday the Republican Party will get back to understanding that. And hopefully, when that happens, I'll be more inclined to vote for them. But, me as an independent, I have absolutely no desire to vote for any Republican until they fix their own problems. But that's pretty much it. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.